Hello, Battlefield tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest with me, BlueAnkylo. Or Mystic Quest Legend if you still want to hang on to that old name. Anyway, in the last episode, the first episode, we got the hang of the game and we got an axe, and, you know, generally speaking, we just started the game. Instead of healing between episodes, I was lazy and didn't do that. I am going to do this battlefield, although we could actually go here first and become a little bit stronger to make this easier. But I want to demonstrate how these things work, because I'll probably be cutting most of them out, because this is the one bit of grinding you would do in the game. A battlefield is a 10 fights. They're generally the same. I think there's generally 2 enemies in the pool. And luckily enough, trees are weak against axes, which makes this a bit easier. Although we're going to take a lot of damage because we don't have any better armor yet. But suffice to say, this is essentially all you do for 10 battles in a row. I don't even know if I'm going to record all 10 this time. I'll probably record the first and the last one in general. So here you go, you can see there's trees and there's toads. And for 10 battles, we will fight different combinations of trees and toads. Unfortunately, if I don't heal, I'm going to die right now. So we're going to have to use some magic. I don't even have a way to cure poisoning at the moment, which kind of sucks. But we'll fight this battle, and then I will probably cut the video and off-camera get down to the last one. Because usually the final... Oops, don't do that. It remembers your last action. Usually the final battle will give you either a bonus experience or an item or something. Hopefully I don't die right here. Good, I was hoping I could kill it in one hit, so we're alright. Alright, so for one thing, I actually need a way to cure poisoning. Sleeping back at town would do it. In fact, we'll spend a second here, because I have a feeling people might say thank you now that we killed the Minotaur. Maybe? Nah, it's not advanced enough a game to even really tell you thanks for killing those monsters. You can check in with Kaylee and her mum, though. Take care! Sorry for poisoning your daughter out on our adventure. Yeah. The text isn't the best. It may be slightly different in the PAL version. I'm not 100% sure. I've never played it. Suffice, the last thing we could do probably is just to heal up. Yeah, basically the trees are still bad. I suppose the idea is you actually have to, maybe rescue the Earth Crystal to actually heal these people. But it'll never happen in this game. You just have to imagine at some point. If we had a cure potion, or sorry, a heal potion rather than a cure potion, we could have used that to recover from poisoning. We just don't have any right now because I haven't found any. I think perhaps in this one? I don't know. Cure potions. Well, we got lots of cure potions. But still no heal potions. I think there must be one. Okay, we'll do a small backtrack because I already plan on cutting out the rest of the battlefield before we continue on to adventure. I'm pretty sure there's a chest in here that will have heal potions just so you can get them this early in the game. So, for instance, I think there's one chest I didn't get over there. Let's go get that right now because I avoided it the last time to quickly wrap the episode up. But, yeah, I mean, as I said last episode, this game's not terribly difficult, and you shouldn't need to do any grinding to get levels up, unless you really want to. There should be no need for that. So we won't be doing it, basically. I have before, but it doesn't make a big difference, really. So, oh, come on, Blue. The first round, you're going to hit 3 times. But you can see, even just at level 3, they've already started doing much less damage than they used to. Just the stats you get from leveling up are pretty effective at carrying you through the game. But new armor helps, of course. And then there's some times where you'll need to buy armor, of course. So having a good supply of gold is useful. Or else you'll find yourself not having enough to buy it when you need it. So do we get... Yeah, heal potions. There we go. So now, I mean, we only have 3, but those will cure us of poisoning. So I think what I'm going to do next is put a cut in the video, because I have a feeling you guys don't want to watch every single battlefield round. This is the closest thing to grinding, but I do recommend doing it because you can get unique items for winning, essentially, that you can't get any other way. So it's kind of important. Anyway, I'll see you guys back for the last fight. Okay, many trees were murdered, and now we're back for the final round. Thanks to the power of the frame skip, we managed to get through it pretty quickly, or at least I did. You guys got through it instantly fast. This is, in fact, I haven't really mentioned it before, but the main reason I still play on emulators on the computer is, well, we only got 54 experience, so it wasn't one of the item ones. In fact, you could say that was kind of a waste of time because we didn't get very much out of it. Sometimes you get gold, sometimes you get experience, sometimes you get items. I might know them ahead of time, but I'll still clear them all out. Anyway, my point was, to finish my thought, I generally play on emulators to get frame skip to save time playing old games, even though I know a lot of these you can play on the Wii on the Virtual Console. I don't know if this one specifically you can or not, but because you have to play it slowly like this all the time, it's, I don't know, less fun for me playing a game I've already beaten 6 times. Okay, so we got some amazing treasure. Or not. So where could this treasure have possibly gone? Meet a new friends-ish guy. Looking for some cure, kid? First of all, my name is Blue, and I'm looking for elixir. Get it straight, bud. For the low, low price of 9,000 GP, he will sell it to you. At some point, that's nothing, but for now, that's a lot of money. It's precious. My allowance is only 2 GP a month. This makes me wonder about this blue guy. Just how young is he? Let's do it this way. I'm going to the bone dungeon to find treasures. You can come along. If he gets the treasure, I get the elixir. Okay. And with that, there's a battlefield. Whack some monsters, see if you get something good. The name's Blue, yeah. So, meet Tristam, the closest thing to a ninja this game has. So, one thing you'll note that's different is his weapon has numbers below it. That is the ammunition for that weapon. If you run out, some NPCs have a secondary weapon they switch to. I can't remember with Tristam, if you run out of shurikens, what happens. He may not even be able to attack. I'm not 100%. One thing of note is he has, again, double R attack and way more defense. This is an ongoing theme for this game. Your companions will almost always be far stronger than you for the vast majority of the game. If you want to see his weapon, it apparently inflicts poison and blinding, which it does do, actually, now that I think about it. And he's got some cool armor. That's protection from instant death, I think. I could be wrong. Maybe stone. I don't know. And that's supposedly protection from fire. As I've said before, I'm not 100% sure if that's going to work. And as always, he has the life spell, with more abilities to cast it. So once again, I will show you this battlefield, maybe 1 or 2 fights, and then I will clear it out myself. It looks like we're fighting some more trees. Also of note, we got the preemptive strike, as it's known, or first strike in this game, which lets us get a free round, assuming we could actually hit stuff. Poisonous Toad is immune to being poisoned, so the shurikens can't do that. Hopefully you guys can read with the messages at fast speed. I do that just to save time, although I do realize that they actually flash really, really quickly. But yeah, we'll fight one more round just to show you sort of the way it works. Tristam is way stronger than us, about twice as powerful, and also has way higher defense than we do. So, you know, he's a useful buddy. We could have got him before we did the last battlefield. Anyway, I will finish this battlefield almost and meet you for the last round. And after much toad slaughter, the heroes return to the battlefield one last time to finish off some more toads, as well as a basilisk, I guess. It's not particularly dangerous either. In fact, I probably should have killed the toads because they can poison us, and that's more annoying, as seems to happen fairly regularly. Although we managed to avoid that one. So anyway, we win. And for our troubles, we get a charm. Woo! Were you guys paying attention? It flashed pretty quickly. That's our first piece of armor for our hero. And it's not very good, but at least it's better than nothing. So that's sort of worth clearing it out. The point is, if it's your first time playing, you won't know which battlefields have items or not. So you'll probably want to clear them all out, unless you're really bored with them. Anyway, Bone Dungeon! Alright, so we've got quicksand. Ooh. Now, I can't remember, there's going to be some treasures on the side. We'll fight some enemies. This may be the time I start using some frame skip, but we'll do the first fight in an area or two without frame skip, just so you can hear the awesome music, and I don't know exactly why I would play this slowly, just to get the authentic feel of the game, perhaps. Although it's not terribly important, maybe. Yay, another level up! We're almost caught up with Tristan. Stat-wise, still not very close. Oh, I forgot to mention, yes, your NPC friends will never level up. Here's a new enemy, let's check this guy out. It's a sandworm. I happen to know that they're weak against axes. Oh, and we could have Tristam defend Blue if you wanted. He could sort of take a hit for him. but axes work quite well on worm enemies, so there you go. And we got some extra ninja stars. There we go. I knew there was a reason to go left. So you do get enough ammo, I think, pretty safely that it'd be very difficult for Tristam to run out of shurikens. It's possible. It would take a lot of grinding, but you could do it if you really tried. So it feels pretty good. You know, we're cutting these guys down pretty quickly. As I said before, last episode, the fact that we can kill things in one hit means we are at the right level, give or take. We will walk on that quicksand in a second, don't worry. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention about auto control for your partner. They will actually choose their command when their turn finally starts. So, I mean, that may not mean a whole lot at first glance, but what it means is if an enemy goes first and, say, turns blue to stone or kills him, if the partner has an item to fix that or a spell, most of the time they will prioritize healing before attacking, and they can make that decision on their turn after when you would have input commands, if that makes sense. So I can't resurrect Tristam until I already know he's dead. So if he dies before blue actually gets a turn, there's nothing I can do about it till next turn, for instance. Whereas if Tristam's on auto and blue dies before Tristam's turn comes up, he can heal me immediately. Hopefully that makes sense. So we've got some bones in the way here, and a treasure that we want. Nothing we can do with that yet. Also, you saw me jumping on turtle shells. There are a fair number of hidden secret passages in this game. Not here, but somewhere like that, if I remember correctly. Well, I say a fair number. There's a couple. In fact, they might not even be hidden that sneakily like that, but you'll see. It might be worth, if you're first time playing, to kind of look into corners like that. Because this game has no random encounters, you're not really punished for exploring like that. You don't get stuck fighting over and over, which is probably pretty nice. Here we go. This door's sealed shut. So not only can Tristam throw shurikens, he has bombs. Pretty awesome, right? And he'll sell them to you for pretty cheap. I recommend picking them up. We learned to use the bomb, and now that we have bombs, we'll immediately do a little bit of backtracking. You can switch your weapons. Is there a button? Maybe not from this menu. Yeah, you can change them from here anyway. One thing to note, oops, I keep pressing the wrong button. Bombs, the bomb aisle, there'll be 3 bombs, always do a lot of damage, but they are multi-target, as we'll see in battle. So if you're fighting one enemy, it will work really good. If you're fighting a group of enemies, it will actually split the damage amongst them, which makes them less powerful. Also, you don't want to accidentally use them too often on the main screen, or you'll waste your ammo, and you'll have a whole lot. There's a couple downsides to bombs. And we get a steel shield. Woohoo! More armor. This one is a little bit more significant, much better than the charm, and basically now we have a nearly on par defense to Tristam. Maybe not quite, but we're getting there. Hey, it's better than nothing. So, let's see, do I have enough time to finish this whole dungeon today? Probably. I know the first episode was quite short. I sort of did that on purpose, just as an intro to the game. This episode will probably hit the 20 to 30 mark, which is more my usual style. And that's what I'll probably keep them at. So, we've got a couple new enemies in this room. And we've also got a bombable door. And, yeah, we'll fight some birds here. Birds, we are not going to use our bombs all the time. Birds are weak against thrown weapons, or basically any ranged weapon. So anything like a bow or a shuriken will kill birds pretty effectively. There we go. So you can change them. I think you just can't walk and change them at the same time. Only one input allowed per move. It's an old-fashioned game, come on. The thing is, even though they're weak against shurikens, we're doing enough damage with our axe that we don't have to worry about it. I could easily kill them in one hit with the bombs, but whatever. Also, we're maxed out on shurikens now, so that's pretty nice. And we'll kill some skeletons, just to show you these fight. A skeleton. It's possible these guys will be strong enough that one axe won't kill it. If I remember correctly, skeletons are a little bit stronger than the other enemies. Do I have to fight any more? Yeah, we've got to fight 2 more battles to get out of here. I'm definitely not going to be doing full dungeon clears in this game very often. Especially not these early dungeons that are so easy. There's no need. I may not take the most optimal path, but I'll try to keep it relatively short. Also, these single enemy fights are going to be quite rare as we get further on in the game. When you have 2 characters, they'll usually give you 2 or 3 enemies to fight at a time. But the beginning is easy. This is another new enemy. Alright, so this looks kind of like the first boss. Or no, not the first boss. The first enemy we ever fought, whatever we called it. 116. So yes, we are not strong enough to kill a skeleton in one hit, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Blue is paralyzed. Maybe I should deal with that. I think you recover from paralysis after a couple turns, or at least at the end of the battle. So I don't think I need to use a heal. Yeah, no big deal. Poison is persistent. Paralysis, nah, not so permanent. It's probably a dead end, yeah. Of course it's a dead end. Sometimes I like to explore just for the sake of exploring. Alright, so now we know that Blue cannot kill these guys in one hit with an axe. We'll switch to the bomb. And as long as Tristam goes first and doesn't miss, we should be able to kill these guys in one round. Yeah, tons of damage with the bomb. That's really the time I like to use bombs. Also, when there's something suspicious, a bomb is a good bet as the weapon to use. And, like I said, there's some secret-y areas. Not a whole lot, though. Yay, more ninja stars. We have got so many ninja stars now. Alright, is there an actual item? Is that really it? I guess they probably don't actually place key items or the big red treasure chests in areas like this too often. You know, there might have been something I missed in there, in the water. I never went in the water. Probably not. We'll have a quick walk to this top corner. I really doubt it. Yeah. You can actually see something in the top right. It's probably just that this map is used for more than one area. I don't think you can get there from here. You're probably not supposed to walk on that corner. Alright. So, do we want to go down there? Sure. I'll figure out what's in the chest. We're kind of short on heal potions. And these guys should go down in one round. Should have gone down in one round. Silly Tristam. You'd think the ninja would be very accurate with his thrown weapons. I actually have a feeling, I'm not 100% sure, but I think the thrown weapons have a lower... Oh, that was a waste. Have a lower accuracy than melee weapons in this game. I don't think it's documented, but it's something that feels true to me anyway. I could be wrong. I think we'll use bombs here, although it might not kill it in one hit. I'm not sure. We'll see. It might do enough damage. Yeah, very nice. I always try to kill enemies in one round. Also, this would push us back. This is why I was not walking through the quicksand. Sometimes it's difficult to figure out what direction the quicksand will push you. But I probably should have used bombs, because if Tristam missed, I want to kill it in one round. Anyway, like I was saying, I do try to end a battle in one round whenever possible. That way you don't take any damage if you attack first. We should be able to kill him with a shuriken and an axe, or a critical hit will work too. Good, good, good. We're still not making very much gold, not a big deal. On the other hand, I happen to know we're nearly done this dungeon already. Alright, one more skeleton. Let's just double speed it here. I will probably, as the series continues on, use frame skipping a little bit more often. Not all the time, but just to speed up some battles. Okay, so that opens up with a bomb. Okay, I'm going to get this chest, but if it shurikens, I'm not going to be happy about it. Oh, this is a big fight. Well, this is an okay demonstration of what bombs do. I think we'll kill the guy in the middle first. He does the most... Good job, Tristam, you suck. So, when split across 3 enemies, it does not do nearly as much damage. Also, we're confused. Now, this is a good example. When a character is confused, they will attack with their weapon, and they can hit your ally or themselves. But, if you leave the bomb equipped, although I can't control his attack, I know that Blue will attack the enemies, because there's only one person he can attack. It automatically targets the enemy group, basically. And I can't believe Tristam has missed twice in a row, by the way. So, a good tip would be, if your main character is confused, and you have bombs, you should probably switch to bombs rather than the sword or the axe. It's pretty good. Being blind sucks. It makes you miss even more, so that's kind of sad. And we're running really low on heal potions. If this chest has heal potions in it, I'll be happy. It just has shurikens. That last battle would have went much better if Tristam had not missed so many times. Is it through the door or is it to the left? One of these will probably have a chest in it. Seeds! Ah, yes, seeds. The third item, if I remember correctly, recover your MP. So they are the most valuable of all the items you ever get. And I think one seed restores you to full MP, in fact. So that's 7 cures out of one item. Much better than a cure potion. And later on in the game, it's way better. Let's find out if we're strong enough to one-shot them with an axe yet. It's possible we've gotten leveled up and the axe will kill it now. Of course, we could just miss. Let's speed this up a little bit. Oops, I should have switched to the bombs. That was a mistake. Oh, did blue... Oh, I think blue, like, shook out of it or something. I was speeding through it, so I didn't read the note. You can break out of confusion, obviously. Why am I even fighting them? You can just, like... Oh, right. I thought you could... Never mind. I thought that the sand pushed us in the correct direction. Let's just zip through these fights. I feel like they're getting old already. I don't know about you guys. We've killed a lot of skeletons at this point, so I don't think you need to... There we go! Now we can kill them in one shot. It's kind of like I was thinking. With the axe rather than the bomb. Now there is still something else in here. Yeah, I thought there was another chest. A real chest! So that gets us our first... Oh, black magic spell, Quake. We'll save that for maybe a boss rather than wasting it on boring old enemies like these guys. So we know blue can kill a basilisk. Tristam cannot kill these guys in one hit, although he did poison the Minotaur zombie, which is kind of cool. If you notice the little poison effect. I do try to save bombs because I don't like to have to buy more bombs. I think that's for losers. Okay, and this is the last room. You could probably suppose that that will be a boss. So let's heal up. Let's use potions to heal up. And we should be good. Unfortunately, you can't see what your maximum MP is. So I could use a seed right now, probably, and get more white and black spells. But we'll save that for mid-battle. I think. Ooh, look at all the treasures after we kill this guy. Sounds great. Grr. Power of the Crystal of Earth. Well, don't worry, guys. He's not that scary. Alright, Flamerous Rex. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So we're going to use the spell. We're going to see how much damage we can do with Quake. And Tristam, well, he can attack. So, almost 300 damage. I say that's probably more damage than you could do with your axe, or even the bombs. I will let Tristam heal that one poison. If we get poisoned again, we won't be able to deal with it. So, unfortunately, blue is now poisoned for the rest of the battle. Still, there's worse things that could happen to you. So yeah, Tristam not doing a whole lot of damage right now. Quake is the main heavy hitter. Of course, Flamerous Rex can cast Quake as well, so that kind of hurts. What should I do? I will cast Cure with blue on both of us, and I will use one of my precious seeds to get more Quake spells. There we go. That pretty much healed us. That exactly healed us to full. And now we've got 4 Quake spells, which I expect will be enough to finish this guy off. We probably didn't need to use a seed, but it will make it a little bit easier. This guy can do enough damage if he uses Quake every turn to cause some problems. And he's got quite a lot of HP. In fact, I will let Tristam do some healing. Which is probably a good idea. Unfortunately, the cure potions are pretty poor. Tristam does not have the cure spell, which makes him a less useful NPC or companion. Anyway, we should be able to finish this guy off in a couple more turns. You can see he's just a pile of bones now. It's going to be a little bit close. If I don't heal blue, he could die next turn. I'm going to take the gamble here. We'd probably kill him. Or he would attack Tristam, which is perfect. Yeah, we got him. Either way, but we're good. Okay, we win! Boss destroyed! What do we get for our rewards? Well, we get a glowing crystal. Yay! You can probably guess that the Earth Crystal has been restored. Huzzah, hooray! All All hail the Crystal of Earth and the Mighty Blue for freeing it. And we get full heal, which is nice. Alright, so he gets some good stuff over there. Oh yeah, look at that! That thing looks awesome! Can I have it? Oh, of course not. He's going to keep that. Well, at least we can save Kaylee now. Even if he's going to keep the cool thing. So, what else do we get? Anything good? We just get a crystal. We don't even get to keep it. It just shines there. But we get the sand coin, which, I'll give you a hint. We need that. So make sure you get that chest before you leave. Now, unfortunately, in this game, well, for one, Tristam ditches us. But for two, you have to walk all the way out of the dungeon yourself. So I will end the episode here and meet you guys on the outside of the Bone Dungeon, because it's a waste of time to record all this part. I don't even have to fight enemies because they don't respawn. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.